I'm off on a little day trip today. I'm actually off to an elephant sanctuary, and there's two things about this. Now, one, I wanted to pick the most ethical one, so hopefully I have. And secondly, they have a solution for people with mobility issues and disabled. So I'm interested to see how that works out, and I hope it works out because otherwise this will be a wasted trip. But let's see, A, how good the park is, and B, whether it is a good one to do if you've got mobility or disability issues. It's about an hour and a half drive from Chiang Mai to the sanctuary, and this is actually my first drive in the countryside of northern Thailand, so it was very pleasant. The only thing that did surprise me was just how many elephant sanctuaries there are on the way up here. We arrived at the centre, and one of the first things we saw were some elephants.
You can look at your right hand side. 3 elephants. Little one step on landmine.
Oh. So we just arrived, and the guide has put me here quietly, but look here, we've got these elephants just by the cafe area and buffaloes in the background. I'm not supposed to think they should be touching them. Oh, aren't they beautiful? Oh, look at that one there scratching his foot. So when you arrive, you come into this sort of seating area here, and we have been allocated a table. You have to go back up the corridor to pay your balance, and the toilets are up there, but obviously because of my injury I was allowed to use the accessible bathroom, and it's just off here where we've got an elephant viewing platform. So when we got here on the minibus, our guide, who is top, well, he's been helping me, actually helped me from my apartment to the bus and then out again, just by giving me his arm and making sure I sit down. So far they've been helpful, but like I say, they have a solution for me to get around the park and see the rest of the elephants. When we were driving up here though, there's an awful lot of sanctuaries. Kind of made me second guess my choices of coming here at all. My heart of hearts, I don't believe that any elephant sanctuary is truly ethical. Not 100%. But we'll see. It's rather disappointing to see someone touching them. The minute I got here, no, leave them alone. Not elephants be elephants. Yeah, we'll see. Look at these two coming over here. Oh, look how close he's got to me. Ooh. Hello.
Ik ben wel zeker curious.
היום בבוקר, לא, אני גם עוד מעט הולך, רק באתי ליום החג.
There's always one, isn't there? The guide did tell us not to touch the elephants, or let them touch us. And the reason being is we have insect repellent on our sunscreens, face creams, hand creams. You know, these things are not necessarily good for an elephant. And actually what he was doing with his trunk was he was scooping up the bugs that were along the railings. He wasn't trying to get me, I don't think.
¿Me tocó? ¿Me tocó? ¿Con el coso? ¿Con el no? Con la trompa.
And here we go, here's Mr. Joy with my ride.
Thank you. Best place to sit? Fine. Thank you so much, thank you.
And this is the solution for getting me around the nature park so I can see the elephant and the other animals.
Có cái chỗ lại chỗ dưới này, chỗ mình nó sọc rồi như này.
Chased by the buffalo. Now, not only do they rescue elephants here, but also you can see there's a lot of buffalo, and also around there's lots of cats and dogs, and there's a very noisy goose running around the canteen. But yes, you get to see quite a lot of animals here, and it's all very pleasant. With the dogs, some of them have a red scarf on, and those ones can be a little bit temperamental, so not to go near them or approach them. And but the others, yeah, you can pat them and see them. They're just running around and sleeping around the place. So it's very lovely, actually. But they just go the way for there. Look at him chasing the bike. chasing the bike. The Elephant Nature Park, it's set up by an elephants' rights advocate known by the name of Lek. And what they do is they rescue elephants from, well, they've either been involved in circuses or elephant riding or maybe logging or street begging. And they've, often got physical and psychological injuries. And what they do is they rescue the elephants and they bring them here to give them a life as an elephant as much as you can do, because these elephants can never go back into the wild. They just need a nice, safe space to live the rest of their lives.
How's the tour going for you?
It's good, yeah.
Really cool.
I talk a lot about the ethics of these places, and I would never go and ride an elephant, and they don't allow you to bathe with them here at the Elephant Nature Park. They stopped doing that in 2018. And, personally, I think that's a good thing, because if you see elephants in the wild, if you're on safari, going into the water and bathing and then covering themselves with mud is something that they do very naturally. So allowing them to do that for themselves here, I think, is a wonderful thing. So I really appreciated that about this park. And I have to say, it's like, I always have a little problem with these, it's a very, is this a tourist attraction, or is this genuinely a place, a rescue centre? And I have to say, the feeling I'm getting from the Elephant Nature Park, and I can never be 100%, this is based on research I did before coming here, and from reading around here, asking the guide, is I get the feeling that this is, although it tries its very best to be a rescue centre. The elephants are definitely very well looked after. This is a no-touch park. You're not going to come here and have them making love hearts around you so you can have a good Instagram picture. It's just, they're not here to be performing for you. They're here as elephants, and you're just here to observe. And I really appreciate that. And I really think that they're doing their best to give them a good life and as close to being in the wild as possible, because it can't be 100% replicated. But I have to say, it's been quite a pleasant experience, and I'm glad that I picked this park. Actually, I've been very impressed with it. Yeah.
They sense the weather changing, is that why?
Maybe the dog can smell from yeah.
And then afterwards we get to have this lovely meal. Oh. It's sort of self-service. They've been helping to serve me. Yeah, it's very nice. So it's vegan. So I don't mind vegan. And it's got a mixture of noodles and Thai fried rice and things. And he's gone to get some spring rolls and some soft drink now. Oh, no way could I have walked this. Absolutely not. So thank goodness they had the golf buggy option. And I think the golf buggy option is a good one to take. You don't go the same route as the people that walk in for a couple of reasons, because of the way the ground is. But also, when the beep goes on the golf buggy, it annoys the elephants and the buffaloes. So you end up getting chased. So you have to kind of go round them a little bit more. But we did get to see things that some of the others didn't, like the elephant chasing the motorbike, which was hilarious. So overall, I think if you've got a mobility issue or disability, this is actually a very good option. It didn't cost any more to get the golf cart, and the guys have been absolutely wonderful. So despite my doubts on the ethics and all of that, for a day trip, if you are going to go to an elephant sanctuary, I think this is probably still the better spot to go. And there is the option if you have mobility issues. And yeah, it was worth it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll catch up with you soon. Take care.